We often want what we do not have for two reasons. One, it's usually a challenge, right? Like, this is how we get to that desired result. Or the second reason is we want out of our current situation. Now, when it comes to women, I notice that they get confused because they think that everything is supposed to go towards them, or they think that every guy is going to like them just as much as the past guy did, and that's hardly ever the case. I have the perfect clip to illustrate this, so make sure you join this conversation. Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
As a woman, like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like we don't like who like us. Like, I don't like who like me. You know what I'm saying? I like who don't like me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm into the niggas that ain't into me. The niggas into me. And the niggas that's into me, I ain't
Was that a baby in the background? It definitely was. Okay.
in them. Why we like that? Like, and it could be a good ass man. It could be a good ass man, but baby, I gotta be attracted to you. Like, if I feel I can't go to sleep, like look at your face, go to sleep, or if I can't get up in the morning and look at your face, it's a problem. It's a problem because I don't like what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, this probably sound like a whole bunch of bullshit to y'all, but
It is. It
I
definitely
gotta be
is.
attracted to. I gotta be attracted to who I'm like fully attracted head to toe, y'all. Like, yeah.
Damn, you can tell this woman is living an amazing life. Psych. This woman is dealing with the same thing that the majority of women are dealing with on this planet. And that's the fact that they are not attracted to men like they think they should be, right? Women are not usually look, here's the thing about women's attraction. It changes, it progresses, it never stays the same. That's why men always warn other men she's going to move the goalposts on you, meaning, okay, it was good enough that you were attractive at first, but then that's going to change to you don't have enough money. And if you do end up with enough money, it'll probably be, well, you're not good enough in the bedroom. Why? Because she has constant ways to compare you to other men. Now, what this means is she's never going to be satisfied. Now, we all heard that baby in the background. Why don't women like the men that actually like them? Well, there's two reasons for this. Number one is she wants the chase. She actually wants to pursue the guy. And then the other reason is she wants the emotional roller coaster. She wants to go through the ups and the downs. She wants something to have, something exciting to talk to her girlfriends about. Oh my gosh, girl, he was so amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he likes me. They want to experience that, just like they want to prove to the man that they are the best option. I know it may not sound like it or it might not seem like it, but this is why they constantly go through this whole process. But at the end of the process, all they do is move the goalposts and say, well, hey, you ain't good enough. That was good enough for me yesterday, last year, last month, the past 10 years. But today, I've changed my mind.
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
It's one of those things where men have to understand women are living in an emotional world. For men, our world is logical, it's rational, or it should be. But for women, they get to live in the world or the land of delusion because they don't have accountability. Like they get credit for things that they don't do. Now, shout out to all the women out there that's getting things done. But let's be clear. There are way more women on this planet than there are men. Now, if we're looking at the world as a whole, there are at least 3 billion more women than there are men on the planet. So when I hear women speak like this, oh, well, he has to be attractive. This is the same thing that men are saying when it comes to women with the heavy makeup and the weaves. And that's because you think that you just won a jackpot, but really you didn't. Really, you were tricked. So her feeling this way is fine, except for the fact that there are billions more women. So every woman doesn't get a man. On top of that, there are a lot of women who let themselves go. Now, for the women who let themselves go, I say, let me go too, because I want to leave. I don't want to be with a woman that's letting herself go, because now I'm going to lose my attraction. I'm going to lose my sexual desire for her. It doesn't mean I'm going to lose my sexual desire. I'm just going to lose it for that woman. Now I'm going to get the wandering eye again, where I'm looking for the best looking option. So that takes us both back in a constant circle. Now, this is bullshit, because the game never ends. And when you think it ends, it just begins again, meaning she moves the goalposts on you. At first, you needed to be attractive. Now you need to make a certain amount of money. Why? Because women are addicted to the validation of social media. When they post, they really don't have to say anything. All they have to do is put on a dress where some skin is showing. Well, let's be a little more specific. When their breast is showing, they got they print showing, or they got their butt showing, they can get a whole bunch of likes, whether they got a BBL or whether they just have a regular body. They can get a whole bunch of likes. So women are becoming more depressed. I mean, this is just an observation of mine, right? You guys let me know. Comment if you see something different or if you've seen something different. But from what I'm seeing, women are constantly becoming more and more depressed because they're looking at other women and they're comparing their lives to the lives of the women that they see on social media. They do not understand that those women have things that they have to deal with that they don't want to deal with. And on top And on top of that, you guys have seen these pop the balloon shows. Let's be clear. A lot of those women are not attractive, or they are nowhere near as attractive as they make themselves seem. It gets even more crazy when you start looking at the men, and a woman will say, oh, well, he's tall, but he's skinny. He's this, but he's not that. He's that, but he's not this. It's a constant, like, you can't satisfy her, right? You can maybe somewhat please her in the moment, but if you think you can satisfy this woman long term, you are in for a life of disaster, drained energy, and just a terrible life. Fellas, this is why I constantly say build yourself up, recreate yourself, rebuild your confidence, become a new person, because it is a new day. So strive for new goals, reach those goals, set more goals, challenge yourself, invest, work out, read, meditate, become a new person. Once you do that, adapt to dating, because there are billions more women on this planet than there are men. And I keep repeating that because men, we have this thing where we want to complain about women. I say complaining just puts you on timeout. And guess what? When a woman puts herself on timeout, all she's doing is getting into a relationship with the quote unquote good guy, unless in some way, shape, or fashion, she can get that bad boy to lock her down. But when the bad boy locks her down, guess what? Now she's dealing with constant cheating. She's dealing with constant, whatever they say, emotional, not being emotional, available, or emotionally intelligent, which most men should strive to stay in their logical mind, in their rational mind. That's where men should be. But I have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.